again. I just gathered some supplies and I thought it'd be fun after reading the Earth Day book today if we make our very own Earth Day promise. Sound good? Great! Well, all you need today is a piece of paper and something to draw and color with. Now, you could use anything you have at home, and if you have a recycled piece of paper from a newspaper, magazine, that would be even better. All I had was a leftover piece of paper from my printer, so that's what I'm using today. And in our story, before we get started with drawing, there were lots of ways to be able to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Let's see if you remember some of the ways. I remember that they talked a little bit about making sure that you could turn off the lights. Turning off the lights would be important. What else could you do to reduce, reuse, recycle? Reducing your water, right. Turning off your water. That was a great thought. What else do you think? Let me hear you. Recycling. That's a great idea. Recycle. What else was in the story? Do you remember anything else they reduced? You're right. Being able to use someone's bicycle or riding the school bus, reducing the amount of pollution. Good thinking. Riding the bus or a bike. Those are some great ideas. What did you say? Throwing away trash. That was a great idea too. Picking things up, making sure things get thrown away. Throw trash away. Wow, those are some great ideas. We'll stop there for now. I'm sure you could think of so many more. But turning off the lights, turning off water when you're done, maybe even unplugging a TV, making sure your lights are off at the end of the day, recycling, riding the bus or bike, and throwing trash away. Those are all great ideas. Let's save those as we get ready to make our own Earth Day promise. Well, first, let's start by drawing the Earth. I'm going to use my marker so you can see what I'm doing. First, I'm going to draw the Earth just like Todd Parr did. So I'm going to draw a big circle in the middle of my paper. And I'm leaving some space on the top of my paper. And I'm leaving a little space on the bottom of my paper because I'm going to write my promise on this page too. There's my circle. Yours looks great so far. Now I'm going to draw the heart in the middle of my Earth. So I'm going to draw a line down, around, and down. There's my heart right in the middle. Around, down, around, down. Now, the Earth has lots of different places all around the world. It's a big place. So I'm going to draw kind of squiggly lines, maybe some up top and one on the side and maybe one towards the bottom. There we go. Do you know what the green stuff is on the Earth? What's green on Earth? What's that stuff? The grass, the ground we live on. And that is not always green. It could be ice, like in the Arctic or at Antarctica. So it would be white. It could be even brown. What do you think would be brown on the Earth? Yes, good thinking. Some mud, or maybe sand in a desert, or even, there could be some brown where there might be really big, tall things. They're big and tall, called mountains. Great thinking. Those are different things that you could see on the Earth. Maybe if you have a globe at home, or even if you've heard of something called Google Earth, you could see different places around the world. So I'm going to take a second and color my Earth green. And then there's a lot of blue on the Earth. What do you think the blue is for? Maybe the sky? That is a great idea. What else do you think the blue could be? Did I hear someone say water? That is a great idea too. Absolutely. The earth is actually mostly made up of water. Can you believe that? I know. I was surprised to hear that too. All right, I'm going to take a second and finish coloring my earth, my water blue, my grass is green, and then I'll color in my heart. I think I'm going to make my heart red, just like Todd Parr did. What about you? Oh, that'll look great. All right, I'm almost done coloring. Remember, I color a little bit quickly so I can show you the next step. I want you to make sure you take your time, so if you need to pause the video, go ahead. You can pause and come back. There we go. There's my earth. What do you think? Look like Todd's? Thanks. Okay, now I'm going to turn my earth around so you can see, because I'm going to be doing some writing. So today we're going to make a promise to the earth. A promise is something that you want to try your best to do. And after we write it together, we're going to put our hand up and we're going to make a promise together. And I'll try my best to help you stay accountable or to make sure that you do it too. So we talked about things like turning off the lights, turning off water, like when you're brushing your teeth, or using less, being able to reuse or recycle things, riding the school bus or riding your bike to different places or even walking places, and throwing trash away, picking up and taking care of our earth. Those are all great things. Take a think moment and think of one thing you could promise to do, either every day or just as much as you can for the rest of the year. Take a second and think. What will be our promise? I think I know what mine is. How about you? Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to get my marker ready, and you can use a pencil, you could use a marker, a crayon, anything you have to write with. And I'm going to write part of my promise on top, and if I run out of space, I'll move to the bottom. And I might put this in my window, I might hang it on my fridge, someplace when I'm all done to remember that this is my promise to help the earth. So first, I'm going to start with the word I, because it's about me. Tall down, slide across, slide across. There's my capital letter I. I. And then I'm actually going to show you 3 sight words that we're going to use that are perfect for our sentence. You might remember these kinds of words from the other story that I did this year, where we practiced writing sight words for a leprechaun trap. Touch your nose if you remember that too. Great! All right, the next word, take a look at the picture. I bet you'll know that sight word. Can. Very good. Say it with me. Ready? Can. Let's spell it together. Ready? C-A-N. Great. We can write the word can on our page. I can. Ready? C-A-N. Can. I can. Okay, there's our word can. Now the next sight word that I have is one you don't have to sound out because you can look at it. That's the great thing about sight words. You can look and read them. Your brain will start to remember them. Take a look at that guy in the picture. Help, help. What does he need? Help. Very good. Let's say the word together. Help. Good job. Let's spell it. Ready? H-E-L-P. Good. Now we can write the word. H-E-L-P. Let me see your writing so far. Looks great. Okay, so we have I can help. Good job. The next word is, take a look at it. It's a little tricky. By. What's this word? By. Kind of like by the light of the moon. You can see the moon in the picture there. By. Let's spell it. Ready? B-Y. Y. What's the word? Bye. Good job. You'll probably see this word a lot when you look at a book or even see a story. If you ever write a story yourself, it could be written by or illustrated by. So now I can help buy. There are my 3 sight words so far. Now on the bottom, I'm going to write what I want to do to help the earth as much as I can. You don't have to write what I'm writing. I want you to stretch out your words on your arm, think about the sounds you hear, and take your time with your writing, okay? I'll show you what I'm writing, and then you can try to write something different. I think I'm going to say I can help by reusing. So I'm going to sound out the word reusing. Ready? E. I have my first 2 letters. E. Ready? E. U. U is saying his name. You. Reuse. Like a snake. S. And then there are 3 letters that are the king of ing. In reuse, ing. Ing. If you stretch it out, you can hear them. I-N-G. I'm going to put an exclamation point. I can help by reusing. Now this is my Earth Day promise. When you're done writing your Earth Day promise, I want you to pause the video right now, finish writing, and come back, okay? Pause. Can I move yet? Are you ready? You have your promise? Okay. Whew. Now that we can unpause the video, let's say our promise together with me. Ready? Put your right hand up in the air. Ready? Let's read it together. I promise. Good. I can help by, and then this part, you're going to say your promise. I'm going to say reusing, but you're going to say whatever you wrote. Ready? Reusing. Great promise. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go hang my Earth Day promise somewhere special, and I can't wait to show you a special Earth Day math challenge later in my story. See you later.